Hey, what's up, fellow traders? I hope you guys had a great day today. We're gonna go over our trades from today, our aftermarket earnings trade. But just want to let you guys know we started the price action and technical analysis program today. The people that were there all said it was fire. It was fire. It was burning. I did have one person sign up after the presentation. So whoever joins, in the next day or so, I will do this presentation live again. It is recorded. I do record it. You do get a copy of the video. You do get a copy of the PDF of the presentation. So when you go back through and watch the video, you can take notes on it. So I do send you that. And if you want to print it out, you can. If you want to type it on the computer, you can do that too. But it was great. And what really, this wasn't planned, but what happened is exactly why I like doing this live. And I think you have to learn this, especially price action, on a live chart. We ended up having a trade that took place right at the end of this class. I mean, it was almost perfect timing, maybe off by a couple of minutes. And it was this NVDA trade that happened just after lunch, or just after 12. We were finishing up the class, and you can see it took out the 5-minute opening range low. Now, normally I wait for confirmation, but this is NVIDIA. NVIDIA, Tesla, Meta, they trade on different rules, okay, than normal stocks, because they're so volatile. Sometimes you have to be a little bit aggressive with them, and that's kind of how we trade these. So I got in on the break of the pre-market, the 5-minute opening range low, but I waited for it to confirm. I waited for the price action to confirm taking out this level. And so I got in, I added to my position, covered some, and then as it bounced, I was actually looking to put in my stop, and what happened, it kind of got messed up. Somehow I ended up long. What I did was I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button, and it actually took me out of my short and added me long for 300 shares. So I ended up being long 200 shares. So this was the perfect opportunity to use how you stay in these trades using price action. Most people that make this mistake would just bail out. Okay, you just bail out. You're looking at it, you're like, oh man, this looks like it's going down, blah, blah, blah. So what I talked everybody through is how I look at these and why I'm able to make money on stocks that I make mistakes on most of the time. It doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes I do lose money on mistakes, but most of the time I'm able to make money on it, and it's because I'm not panicking out. I'm taking a look at the price action, and I'm teaching you guys what to look for. So here, the candle that I flipped up on, we never made a lower low on this candle. Number two, this was a big indecision candle. So next week in the class, we're going to be going over what each individual candlestick formation is telling us, and how when we put these together, we can learn. It'll give us a story and kind of give us an idea of what we need to do. So here, I went ahead and I took profit here. I closed it out here because I wasn't going to be here, and I didn't want to stay here. I wanted to go get some lunch and take a break, and I didn't want to, stay here and try to trade this. So I made the 9 my final target. I could have used the 20. It wouldn't have gotten to the 20. It would have pulled back some more, and we might have got to that last target, but it just wasn't worth it. You look at this price action, and this is not the price action that I want to be trading in. Okay, if I'm in it, I want to have already taken profit, and I don't have to deal with this. But that's the beautiful thing about this class. So if you got any questions, you can email me, ed@averagejoetrader.org, and I'll be happy to answer them. But I'm telling you, if you want to take your trading to the next level, this is what you're going to have to do. Or else you're going to continue, marking time. And if that's what you want to do, if you're happy, great. More power to you. I'll be there and celebrate with you. But if you want more, this is what you're going to have to learn. All right, so let's go ahead and segue into the earnings trade. We looked at this, and we had a plan for if it went short, and we had our targets, and we had a plan if it went long. So here's the announcement candle. We opened up, we kind of pushed up a little bit, but then we started selling off hard. Once we took out the lower day, that's when I got in. And it was also kind of the 2-minute low as well. I got in, got to the first target. I was looking for 645 for the next target. It didn't quite get there, and then it bounced and started running back up. So I got out, and we waited. And I was telling you guys, some of you guys got long here too damn early, and you ended up getting stopped out. The long trade, you did not want to get long inside the previous day's close. I don't care if this is earnings or not. You just don't want to do it. You want something that you could base your entry off of. You could base your risk off of. So we waited, and we got in, started taking profit along the way. We ended up getting stopping out here, and I think I flipped it and tried to short this back down, but ended up covering it and then getting back long. Got in, and then once we took out this high, I added back, but then it pulled back again. It just kept going. Okay, when you trust price action, you're not gonna let these candles pulling back and moving against you stop you out. You're gonna continue the trade because the trade is still alive, it's still intact, and you just keep going. So I added back here, I added some more, took profit. These two spots, accidentally left a profit target on from earlier. And when I took profit, it actually did it twice and took me out of the trade. Made me short. So I had to quickly flip it long because, price action was long all the way. There was no denying that. So I had to get back in, and I took profit here. I was looking for 747, but it kind of got stuck here at 746. We got the big pullback, and I'm still hanging on this. I'm still hanging on, and I ended up taking profit here. Okay, we didn't we didn't really take out this low. Okay, and even if I use this low, we never did take it out. So technically, the trade is still working. Okay, I know some of you might have gotten in here and then gotten in, when it started to break. This is really late in the day. I mean, at 8 o'clock after market closes. So really, after 6 o'clock, you really want to just be taking profit. I'm not looking to get in or add, because look at the candlesticks. Look at the volume versus over here. So there's no guarantee that this thing is going to actually move or anything like that. But everything that we learned, every move I made, this is what I'm teaching you. This is where learning the price action and technical analysis. Oh, sorry. I don't know why this thing is acting stupid. And technical analysis works. It works. Okay, we use technical analysis to make our entry decisions, our stops, where we're going to put our stops, where we're going to put our profit targets, but we use price action to manage the trade. Because we can get in positions where the market's going to tell us, the price action is going to tell us, look, this move isn't working anymore. And then we have to let it go. All right, so the other trade we took today was on PANW. I really used the wrong strategy on this. I don't know why I didn't trade this for an all-day hold. Okay, the thing is, when you have a stock that reported earnings the day before and it made a huge move down like this, now we nailed this yesterday. But coming into the day, the stock's on short sale restriction. So you're not going to get a big washout. Okay, it's not going to move down fast. So I should have traded this on an all-day hold. I could have used this as my risk up here using the high of these two and just let it go. All right, 265 and then 260. These were my targets. And all I had to do was let it go. But I used the wrong strategy. I was using a standard opening range breakdown, based it off of the pre-market low. And you could see it traded just like a stock would on SSR, just dropped significantly. So this was just, even though we made money on this, this was a mistake in using the wrong strategy at the wrong time. But that was PANW. Meta did not work for us. This is one of those that just quit. I probably was looking for a little bit too much. I could have taken profit at 462, but I didn't. And you could see the price action just was not nice. We wicked down a couple of times. This one we wicked up. This one we wicked down. I probably, I did put my profit target down at 462 after this move, but it never came back. Once we confirmed, meaning this candle closed above the opening range low, this candle confirmed it. The price action confirmed that this trade was dead. So I had to take it off. And you can see it pulled back and it hit this twice and it never did. Now this took off with NVDA, I believe. This is around the time NVIDIA reported. So I wasn't paying attention to it. I was locked in on NVIDIA. But that was our day. We had a really, really good, really, really good day. And a really solid earnings trade. So let me show you why we love earnings. Why we love earnings so much. And all of this was taken, you know, we traded this live together in the room. Do that every day. It's the only way I believe you can learn how to trade. So on NVIDIA, now all of this isn't all of this isn't earnings. You know, some of this was the trade that we took earlier on you know, during the class. Some of it's on this trade too, because this was a pretty nice trade as well. But that's what we got. That is what we got. And you look at what we did yesterday. I mean, it's exactly what I teach. I don't teach one thing and trade something else. I just don't do it. But that wraps up today. Again, I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you got something from this. If you did, please share it, like it, pass it on. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Just want to get the word out so that people know exactly what they need to learn in order to get to the next level. Whether they learn it from me or somebody else, at least they know what they're looking for. So have a great night, and I will see you in the morning.